90% civil engineers think there are only two job options after civil engineering. That is, either work as a site engineer or work as a design engineer. But in reality, there are 10 plus job profiles which are available in civil engineering, and majority of them are office job roles. So let's discuss in today's video what are the office job roles that are available in civil engineering industry and what are the skills required for those roles and how you can get those roles. Hi, I am Atif Nawaz, a structural engineer, civil engineering career mentor with 8 plus years of experience. If you are a fresher civil engineer or a civil engineer with experience, then this video is for you. Before moving on, if you are new to this channel, please share and subscribe to this channel. Here I bring all the topics that are related to civil engineering and career building. Let's start the video. So the first job profile, as you all know, is the site engineer job role. This everyone is aware. So after you do your diploma or BTech in civil engineering, you can work on a site as a site engineer. The responsibility of a site engineer include executing the construction work as per the drawings. So this is the major responsibility. Along with that, even handling material, labor, etc. are also part of site engineer's job role. Now, what skills are required for a site engineer? There are few basic skills that are required. One is you should be aware of the basic construction process. What are the steps involved in construction? And also you should be able to read drawings, plans, sections, elevations, etc. And you should be aware about basic civil engineering working procedures and methods that are available in the construction. Second job role, the very first job role that is available for civil engineers in office job roles is structural design. Majority of you know that structural design includes designing of structures. It could be buildings, it could be bridges, it could be power plants, it could be any of the structures. So basically a structural engineer deals with designing of these structures. Now we do designing of these structures in some of the softwares. The softwares that are used in structural design are ETABS, StatPro are the most two common and basic software tools that a structural engineer or a civil engineer who wants to go into design should be knowing. What are the skills that are required for a civil engineer to go into the design? A civil engineer should be aware about the entire design life cycle. Whether it is a building or any build, you should know from start to finish how a building or a bridge is designed, with software and also manual design. So this is the basic requirement along with the software knowledge, either ETABS or StatPro. The next role that is available in civil engineering in office roles is the planning engineer. A planning engineer is an engineer who is involved in sequencing or scheduling of the construction activities. The softwares that are used in this planning job profile is MSP and Primavera. MSP is Microsoft Project and Primavera. So Microsoft Project is one of the basic tools and Primavera is slightly advanced, which is used for more complex projects and which is used when the number of activities involved are large or if it's a large scale project. So basically a planning engineer does scheduling or sequencing of activity along with lot of different activities such as timeline tracking, budget analysis, data analysis, etc. So this role is a mix of technical and also managerial aspects. The next office job role that is available in civil engineering is quantity surveyor. A quantity surveyor or a QS as it is famously known as, a quantity surveyor is responsible for calculating of the quantities of materials that are involved in the construction or any project. For example, if a building needs to be constructed, a quantity surveyor's responsibility will be to calculate all the quantities of materials such as concrete, steel work, earthwork, painting, plastering works, etc. So to calculate all these quantities is the role of a QS or a quantity surveyor. Now, which softwares are required for a QS role? Generally, 90% of the QS work or the preparing of BOQ, which is the billing of quantity, is done in MS Excel. So you don't need any specialized software for this role. The next hot office job roles in civil engineering available is BIM. So BIM is Building Information